Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a very exciting video. The new collection from Unearthly Cosmetics just landed here in my mailbox. So if you guys want to see swatches and eye look and hear my first impression thoughts, then just keep watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. On my channel, I like to do first impressions of new makeup releases. We also do a new makeup releases series every Monday where we talk about all the new products that are launching. And I also like to film a monthly haul. So if you like old school YouTube, if you like chatting about makeup, this is the place for you. Highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so if I'm doing this right, it is going to be a bonus video. I already posted this morning. I have a video up with the Dragonfly Warrior palette from Sugar Drizzle Cosmetics. So if you've been curious about that palette, highly recommend checking out that video. I will link it for you guys to check out. I also recently applied, by recently I mean like 2 days ago, to be a part of the Sephora squad for 2022. So I just wanted to let you guys know I will have a link in the description box where you can leave a testimonial. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I just figured better to try than not try at all. So if you guys have a few minutes, it doesn't have to be long, just leave a quick little testimonial for me. I would really appreciate it. So now that I've given you guys all of my announcements, let's go ahead and look at this collection. So there are quite a few pieces to this collection. First of all, there is this gorgeous eyeshadow palette. So this is called the Sleepover palette, and it is a eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. On the back are the ingredients. It also says that this is distributed by Unearthly Cosmetics, designed in the US, made in the PRC, 24-month shelf life, and it's cruelty-free. I love this hot pink, and I love the pinup girls here on the front. This palette feels nice and weighted. So here are the shades, and there's also a nice mirror in here. I really like how Unearthly does this format with their palettes, where they have little wells. So if you want to rearrange the palette, or you want to mix and match with some of their other palettes, you can do that as well. And this color story just speaks to me. So I'm very, very excited to swatch that and create an eye look for you guys today. Then we also have 3 face products. So this is what the packaging of the face products look like, and they each have a different girl on the front. So this is a blush in the shade Charmed, which is like a really pretty, almost like pinky lilac sort of shade. This is kind of the color that like I'm a little bit terrified to wear with my skin tone because I am like a medium tan complexion, so this can pull a little ashy on me, but we'll see. We'll give it a try. Then we have the shade, this is a highlighter I believe, and this is called Bow and Arrow. So let's get a nice swatch of that. So it's like a pinky iridescent shade. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's like a pinky gold. So I do have highlighter on already, but I'm gonna put some more on because I forgot that there was a highlighter and a blush in this collection. Now I think if I'm gonna pick between the 2 blushes, I'll probably wear this shade, which is called Cherub, and it's like a pretty fresh, bright, like pink shade. So those are the 3 face products in this collection. A little bit light than what I'm usually into. I'm into more of those like mid-tone nudie blushes when it comes to my makeup, but I will try. And then we have this beautiful gloss, and this shade is called Cupid, and it's a really pretty like pinky corally lip gloss with a ton of gold sparkle. Now I've tried the Unearthly gloss formula previously, and it's really nice, so I'm very, very excited. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it right now just so I have it on the lips. I'm wearing a ColourPop lip liner because I wanted to have a lip liner as a base. It's nice and glossy. It's definitely not too glittery. Once I rub my lips together, the gloss blended into the lip liner, and the kind of glitter particles really blended in as well, so you don't see like big chunks of glitter sitting on my lips, but a nice wet look. So I like that so far. And now that you've seen the collection, let me go ahead and swatch the eyeshadow palette quick for you guys. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like, just to show you guys one more time. And I am so excited because I just like honestly died when I saw this color story. So we have the first three shades. There's Flirty, Cuddles, and Satin. Satin felt really pretty. It's like a creamy metallic shade. So I'm very, very excited to see how it swatches. Yeah, it has like a almost like sheer look to it, but it's a pinky gold color. Super pretty. Okay, here's the next row. So we have Stay In, Laughter, and Sweetheart. Oh my goodness, these colors are so pretty. Oh, so there's the next row. And then the last row we have Beloved. Sleepover is a dark like burgundy type shade with a ton of sparkles in it. And then we have the shade Bouquet, which is a beautiful like pinky rosy kind of red pink shade. Oh, that's so pretty. So here are the gorgeous swatches of the Sleepover palette. I'm trying to figure out what kind of eye look I want to do. I was thinking I wanted to go like really smoky, but I also love the idea of just doing something like pink. This was supposed to be their Valentine's launch. I think they ran into some supply issues, so the pre-order happened a little bit late than what I believe the owner had intended. But I still feel like this is one of those palettes you can wear any time of the year, in my opinion. Now, she was also so kind and threw in a pair of lashes because they launched 14 lash styles. You guys know I'm not huge into eyelashes, but I've been trying to get more into them. These look very wispy and cool. So this is in the style Immortal. So I'm going to try my best to put these on. We'll have to see. They're definitely very intimidating, but I'm excited to try them on for you guys. And now let's roll into an eye look. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the dark shade actually, and I'm going to go into the shade Sweetheart with a Sigma brush. And I'm going to start by applying this on the outer corner. Usually I start with the lightest shade in the palette, but I'm feeling like, let me just dust this off just to make sure. I'm feeling like trying something different instead of doing the same thing every single time. How do people hold mirrors and do their makeup? I just can't deal. I have to use my Simple Human mirror. And just so you guys know, my mirror was reflecting off of the lights I used to light up my background, but I think I fixed that. So yeah, hopefully that annoying cast isn't on here from the light hitting my mirror and then bouncing on my face. But man, this purple shade called Sweetheart is blending really nicely. Oh my gosh, this is building up so beautifully. I am loving it. And then I'm gonna go into the shade Beloved, which is the really light pink shade right here. And I wanna put that in the inner half of my crease just to lighten things up. Okay, those two shades blended so effortlessly, it's ridiculous. I can't even. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the shade Bouquet, which is the last shimmery shade, and let's spray it. And I'm gonna start on the outer half of the lid. I'm not gonna bring it all the way in because I wanna use one of the lighter colors on my lid as well. I'm not going to bring it all the way to the outer corner either because I want the matte shade to kind of fade to the outer corner, or I can actually use the darker shimmer to help blend. So I might use 3 metallics on my lid. We'll see how it goes. But that Bouquet shade looks really good. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of Satin, which is the light pinky gold in the first row. And I'm just going to throw that on the inner corner. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the shade called Stay In, which I'm just going to put a little bit on the outer corner just to blend the dark purple shade, the matte, with the metallic shade called Bouquet. Wow, that dark metallic is so pretty on the outer corner. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this Melt Slick Waterline Eyeliner in the shade Ivory. And I'm going to grab this flat brush and I'm going to do the lower lash line. So I'm going to start off with the shade called Flirty right here, which is like a hot pink. And I'm going to coat the brush. And I'm just going to stamp that and kind of blend it in the lower lash line. Oh, that shade is so bright. I'm just adding a little bit of that dark purple to help blend the upper and the lower lash line because that pink was kind of like creating a harshness and I didn't want that there. And now I'm just going to take this brush and go into the shade Sweetheart, which is that dark purple. And I'm just going to stamp a little bit of that dark purple on the lower lash line as well, just to give it a good blend so it looks like it's all together. Okay, so the lower lash line looks very dramatic. I don't think I was meaning to make it look that dramatic, but it's fine. And then we're going to use this shade called Laughter, which is like an iridescent gold shade. And I'm just picking that up with a BK Beauty brush. This is like a pencil type brush from them, 204. And I'm just going to give it a bit of a spray. And we're just going to use that to highlight, oh my gosh, the inner corner. This would be a pretty highlighter too. Just because of how big the pan is, I feel like you could easily throw this all over the face. If I had to pick a favorite shade in this palette, it might be that shade called Laughter, which is in the middle. It's so pretty. And it's subtle too, but it has like a total like pop there. So that is as far as I want to go with the eye look. Now let's use some blush and highlighter quick. So I'm going to use the blush shade called Cherub. And I'm just going to use a BK Beauty brush. And I'm just going to apply that where I always apply blush, kind of towards the back here. And I'm just going over the blush I had on my face because, like I said, it was kind of a neutral blush. And this is going to be more of like a pop of pink. So I don't usually do pink blush, but I think that's about all I want to put on my face as far as blush goes. And then I want to use this highlighter shade called Bow and Arrow. And I'm going to put that kind of right on top of the highlighter that I already have on. Wow, this is pulling more gold than I thought. Holy smokes. I had on the Pat McGrath Bridgerton highlighter and I feel like this one's just like amping it up some more. Okay, I think I better stop before I overdo it, but I mean, can you ever have too much highlighter? Is that even a thing? Okay, so now I need to do the lashes. So everybody take a deep breath, say a little prayer. I'm gonna spray my face really quick. Okay, so this is what the lashes look like, and they're called Immortal. Actually, it might fit, but do I wanna risk it? That is the question. I kinda wanna risk it because this lash is really pretty and I don't want to cut it. I don't want to cut it. Okay, let's just try it. If things go wrong, we will figure it out. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Famous last words. Okay. I had to look for my lash glue, so I'm just going to use this duo glue. So from what I've heard, you want to get some glue on so it can set. And then while the glue is drying, you put mascara on. Is that the way people do lashes? I'm very much an amateur at this. I was really doing more lashes a few months ago and then I kind of got lazy. So I feel like whatever skill I had acquired, I probably lost again. But let me do mascara quick because I feel like it's going to take a little while for my mascara to dry too. But they say do mascara because then it helps your lash blend with the falsie. So let me just throw on a little coat of mascara quick before I put glue on the other eyelash. Otherwise, things might get a little hairy. Okay, so you might be able to see I got a little mascara on my face. The trick with that is to just wait for it to dry and then you can just flick it off with a Q-tip. So that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like I have the hardest time getting my lashes to stay on in the two corners. So I try to apply a little bit extra on the two corners. So I think this one is ready now. So let's see here if I can get this on. Okay, so here is the finished look. I'm so sorry, but my camera only films in 30-minute increments, and I was on a struggle bus trying to get these lashes off, so it did cut out the whole process, and I was like, you know what? That'll be like a 40-minute video, so let's not even bother. So yeah, I did my lashes and it took forever, not gonna lie, but that's because I'm a total amateur at lash application, and like I said, I was getting better and then I got lazy, so there's that on that. Now I did end up ordering the Hindash liner on the Beautylish website because I'd heard so many people say such good things about this eyeliner. I will say this is just my first time using it, but I'm very excited. The tip is very nice and fine and precise, so if you like a really sharp wing, this is really nice. It also feels really nice and high-end. As far as the rest of my face, I'm kind of wearing my usual stuff. I did also grab the new Professional Hydrate Primer from Benefit because I was curious about this. I thought this was going to be bigger than this, but you know what? I am giving it a try. We'll see how it goes. And then I did pull out my Watermelon Glow primer from Glow Recipe because I actually panned a primer, which I'm so excited about. I'm wearing the Makeup Forever foundation, the LYS concealer. I also have the Sigma color corrector on. I also have on my Rare Beauty bronzer, my Physicians Formula bronzer, a bunch of other stuff. I'll try and remember to link everything down below for you guys in case you're curious about my other makeup that I have on today. I will say the Makeup Forever, the Physicians Formula, and the Pat McGrath highlighter are like my perfect base for filming right now. I've been just loving that combo. So I just want to make sure I recommend that to you guys in case you like my type of makeup and you have my type of skin or you have my skin tone. Those three products work so well together. So that is all about everything else on my face. Now let's talk about this collection really quick. I will say when I first saw this collection teased, I was definitely zeroed in on the eyeshadow palette. I just thought this was such a fun color story for Unearthly Cosmetics, and I feel like they really nailed this color story. So I did actually end up using every single shade except the shade Sleepover in this eye look. This is the kind of dark brown shade with a ton of sparkle in it, so I'm sure it'll be easy for me to use this and report in my rankings video on what I thought about this palette overall. But for the 8 shades I did use in the palette, I really enjoyed it. I think this metallic shade called Laughter is so beautiful. I will say I did struggle a little bit for getting the metallics on my eyes, but I think if you wanted to go in with a finger, you could probably get even more sparkle from this. Or if you wanted to use a glitter glue, it might help the shimmer shades adhere to your eyelids better. I had a little bit of a tough time foiling them, but it wasn't anything that was the end of the world. I'm just so excited for this Laughter shade. I feel like that is the star of the show, and I do feel like the eyeshadow palette is my favorite from this collection. Next, I would say I really enjoyed the highlighter in this collection. So this is the shade Bow and Arrow. I don't feel like it looks that pink. Like I thought it was going to be more of a pinky highlighter, which if you guys know me, I'm not a big fan of pink highlighters. I prefer a more golden highlighter because I think it just looks better with my skin tone. But this one is so beautiful, really blinding. So I'm very happy to have that. And then I will say that the blushes are nice. I don't love this purpley one. I'll have to try it though, because sometimes the things I'm most afraid of end up looking much better than I thought. And this is the blush I have on, and I thought it applied really nicely. Definitely a buildable formula, which is really nice if you're a beginner, because these shades can be a little bit intimidating. The lip gloss definitely reminds me of the other lip glosses I have from Unearthly Cosmetics. I will say if you guys, oh, there's a little bit of the eyelash I trimmed off, stuck to my lip gloss. Anyway, I will say if you guys have been following me for some time, you'll know that I'm not big on colorful lip glosses. I definitely prefer a more nude, neutrally color. But this isn't bad. I didn't think it was as like bright and as bold as it looks in the tube. So I think that even if you weren't wearing a bright lip liner like I am, it would just look like a really pretty flush of coral with some shimmer on your lips if you weren't pairing this with a lip liner. So that is it, guys. I went through the entire Sleepover collection from Unearthly Cosmetics. I am so excited that I was able to receive this in PR. I think it's a fabulous collection. Honestly, if she hadn't sent it to me, I would have bought the whole collection. I do believe this is currently sold out. I'm not sure if they will be restocking it, but if I get any restocking information, I will post that on my Instagram or on my YouTube community tab. So those are all my thoughts on the new Unearthly Cosmetics Sleepover collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful. So if you guys are interested in shopping from Unearthly Cosmetics, I will link them down below. I also have a discount code with them. It is an affiliate code, so you will save some money and I will make a small commission if you do use my code. Thank you to everyone that's already used my code. It really helps me out, really helps me put back into my channel, which I am so appreciative of. And yeah, let me know, did you guys pick up this collection? If so, what is your favorite product that you are looking forward to the most? Like I said, mine was definitely the eyeshadow palette and it did not disappoint. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Like I said, I did apply to be on the Sephora squad for 2022. So if you have some time, if you could write me a testimonial, I would really appreciate it. I honestly don't know if it affects whether I get picked or not, but I figured might as well ask so that I don't end up regretting not having enough testimonials. So it's just been really fun to read your testimonials. Definitely share them on Instagram so I can give you guys a shout out. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in a new video on Sunday for sure. I'm gonna have a Ulta 21 Days of Beauty recommendations video go up, and on Monday we'll have new makeup releases. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post anything tomorrow, but make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye guys!